Hey everybody, how are we doing? I hope you're all okay. So this is workout 3 for this week. We're not going to do a warm-up today because this is not a ridiculously hard workout. We've just had 2 really hard ones this week, and if your body's feeling like mine is, we're feeling a little bit achy, so we're still going to work on the muscles, but we're not going to be doing any jumping around, anything like this. It's going to be very mindful and very controlled. It's going to be a nice, still going to be a tough workout, but we're not going to get overly sweaty. Okay, I think it'll be a nice one to finish with this week. A nice introduction into the weekend, and then Monday we'll make it super crazy again. So before you start, make sure you've got water. I've forgotten mine again, but never mind. And you're going to need a chair. Okay, and we're also going to do some floor work. We're going to have 2 sections. We're going to have a chair section and then a floor section. So if you want to go and grab a mat or a towel or something like that, make sure you've got those 2 things. Other than that, we're going to get straight into it today. Okay, again, put some music on your end if you want to. So can be any old chair. This is I'll probably pick the one creaky one. So we are going to, first of all, we're going to work on our triceps. Okay, so we're going to try 12 repetitions of everything, okay? So I can move this a bit further forward today, I think. So you're going to sit on the edge of the chair. I've picked the creaky chair, so hopefully you have got your music on so you can't hear it. We're going to place our hands on the edge here. We're going to come out so that our bottoms are just off, and we don't want to be too far out like this, okay? We literally want to lower our bottoms all the way down and then back up. We're not going like this forward. It's all in the arms, okay? And we're going to go for 12. You can go in your own pace. We're going to go 1 and 2. If you have to stop at any point because it's too challenging, you can obviously just stop and have a little sit on the chair. 3 and 4, 5. You might see some of my little friends here today. 6. Hello, darling. 7 and 8, 9, 10, don't forget to breathe, 11 and 12, okay? A little shake out of those arms. I'm just going to turn the chair around now so I can face you. Our next one, in fact, I'm going to turn this way. Next one that we're going to do, I want you to be sat on the edge. I want your ankles below the knees. I don't want your feet out here, okay? And I don't want them too far back. So we're going to sit here, like so, okay? We're going to raise one leg up, and we're going to bring ourselves up, and then we're going to lower ourselves back down. And if our leg's too far back, we're not going to be able to get ourselves up. And likewise, if the leg's too far away, we're not going to be able to, okay? So sit on the edge, make sure your foot's planted. We want to be pulling up all with one leg and down with the other. Again, if you need to have a little rest beforehand, sorry, not beforehand, during it is absolutely fine. So we're going to go for 12. Okay, so we're going to go 1 and we're going to lower ourselves down. Now try not to rock back and get the momentum. We want it to be in the leg, okay? Very mindful, very composed and controlled. Okay, 3. Good. We're also going to be using our core to get up, okay? And again, I bang on about core, but as we get older, none of us are old now, but as we get older, we're not really going to care if we can do burpees or push-ups. We're going to want to be able to get up off sofas, out of bed, out of the bath, okay? So exercises like this are very good for our mobility and our strength. So never underestimate the power of doing what feels like it's quite basic. Even though your legs will be burning, push up and back down again. Good. Quite tough. We're going to do the other leg. Again, you may find one side's harder than the other because we're all predisposed to be stronger on one side than the other. Okay, this is going to be my weaker side. So we're going to bring it up. Make sure we're steady. Down. Remember, we're not lifting like this, all in the leg and core. 2. You don't want to be rocking back. And 3, 4, doing really well. 5, 6, good job. 7, lovely. 8, and you really want to do it off the chair, because if we are on a sofa and it's too low down, it's a lot of work. You can see that my foot's coming down at times because I'm not as balanced, and that's absolutely fine. I'm trying not to use it, but if I have to, not a problem. What am I doing, eh? What am I doing? Okay, we've got one more exercise to do with the chair. We're going to do push-ups. It's going to be basically an incline push-up. So push-ups on the floor, really, really challenging, sometimes impossible to do to start with. So this is a good intermediate level for push-ups. So it's still going to be challenging, but as we take ourselves on an incline, it's just going to be less intense, okay? So we are going to have our chair here. Now, you can either do a push-up and keep the elbows in, okay, and that's going to work your triceps, or you can hold the chair wide and push up and it's going to work across here. So it's your choice. Triceps are really hard, but it is something that we do like to tend to work on. Well, I do anyway, but just do the option that works for you. I'm going to go wider today because I've already done some triceps today in our class earlier. So again, we're on an incline, okay, my bum's not up like this, nor is it dipped like this. My back is flat, okay, and we're going to go down and up. Now if these are too easy, take it lower, or take it to the floor, okay, but you want to keep that body strong and rigid. Well done. I think this is number 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 to go. Push the chair away. Perfect, well done. Okay, have a little rest. We're going to do all of that round one more time. Yay, everybody says. Remember, take as long as you need to have a little rest in between. This isn't, like I said, a workout that we're going to be absolutely dripping in sweat. This is just a nice resistance workout to do. We don't always have to be jumping around and, you know, like a lunatic in order to get a good workout in, okay? So really, this is a very good resistance exercise to do using the chair. Whew, okay, so we're going to go back to our triceps. Okay, so remember, the body's going straight down and up. It's not going to come down at an angle. That means we're putting the legs into work, and we want it to be all arms, okay? So here we go. I'm just literally going to go, it's almost like my bum's scraping the end of the chair, okay? Now you just go down and up to where you can. It might just be a little tiny dip. We might go all the way through. We might mix it up. Well done. 5, 6. We don't want the legs to be working. It's all in the arms, okay? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job. Okay. Oh, I can really, really feel that. Gonna go into our one leg stands. So remember, you don't want to have, again, the leg too far forward or too far back, because just you're not going to get the movement. But when we sit down, we're not leaning back and rocking ourselves up. We want the leg to be doing all of the work. I'm going to go with my more wobbly side to start with, okay? So pushing up through this leg. 1, and controlling ourselves back down. 2, and back down. Really pushing through this leg. 4, pushing through the leg. 5, don't need still my notes. Okay, 6 to go. It's actually a lot harder than it looks. We're going to smile through it. 4 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there we go, wobbly at the end. Okay, I've just found that. Okay. kid's ball. We don't want the doggies to be chewing that. Okay, Elton, leave my notes to Elaine, thank you. Okay, other leg. Hopefully this won't feel as hard because this is my leg that I'm more balanced on, but we will see. 1, control it down. 2, beautiful. 3, and 4, 5, I see you, 6, 7, lovely. Again, remember, we're using our core and our legs. We're not using momentum of sitting down and sitting back up. How many more we got to go? 3, I think. 2, and 1. Good job. Legs are probably feeling a little bit warm now. Right. Jumper is coming off. I'm nice and tasty now. And you know what I think we'll do? I think we'll do, you know what I'm going to say. I think we'll do this whole round again. We've got push-ups to do first, okay? So, I'm going to move the chair. We're going to go for 12 push-ups. Remember, you can go narrow or wide. And to be honest with you, the size of your chair that you're using may determine what you do anyway, okay? Right, flat back, nice and strong. Let's take it down for 1, down, 2, 3, 4, push the chair away, 5, 6, then my notes, thank you, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2 to go. You're doing really well. Good job. Have a little rest. Have a little rest. You've been a rascal. Don't eat my notes. Okay, we're going to do that round again, you lucky people. Okay, right. Are you going to let me do it, not eat my notes? Yeah? Okay, right. So we're going to go back to our tricep dips, okay? Remember, if you need longer, it's absolutely fine. I'm just going to try and get 3 rounds of this in. So, hands on the edge. My knees are over my ankles. My bottom is just literally going to go straight up and down, not forward or back. Let's go. 1, 2. My legs aren't doing any work. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, nice and tasty now. Okay. Just have a second, just have a moment, have a drink if you need to. We're going to go into our 1 leg stands again. Okay, we're going to go for 12. Dig deep, okay? We can do this. So 1, oh, I'm a bit too far forward. And lower yourself down. 2. I'm not going to look at the camera, I'm going to focus on a point so I don't wobble too much. 3, pushing up through that heel. 4, 5. Guys, you're doing really well. 6, 7, 5 to go. 8, control yourself up and down, remember. 3 to go. 3, 2, oh, 1. Beautiful. Oh, I cheated, I didn't sit back down. Okay. Again, just have a second. And we'll finish with our push-ups after we've done this leg, and then we'll go on to our next round, which is going to be on the floor. Okay, right. Knee over ankle. This is my wobbly side. 1, 2, 3. You might want to focus on a point. Your legs might be tired by this point. 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Really push up through that heel. Trying to stay upright. I'm losing my balance. My legs are getting a bit tired. And I'm leaning over to one side. And then I'm wobbling. So I'm now trying to focus. 3 to go, I think. 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys. Little rest. Whew. Well, give those leggies a little rest, shall we? Shall we? Yeah. Oh, we're doing well, aren't we? He says you're doing all very well, guys. Hey. Okay. Hey, no, you're a happy boy. You're a happy boy. Okay. Right. And next one, we're going to do some push-ups. So again, flat back, holding onto the chair. Bums aren't too far up, they're not too far down. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. If these are too hard, choose something that's taller, even if it's a wall. Might be the back of a sofa, might be your worktop. How many more we've got to go? 3, I think. 2, and 1. Good job, guys. Okay, have a little breather before we take it to the floor. Move this chair out of the way. Okay, hopefully you're all feeling okay. I'm going to take it to the floor. If you've got small children or animals, they are probably going to climb all over you. But hey, that's what our life is like sometimes, and we still have to try and get it in. So, the first exercise we're going to do are grasshoppers. But I'm going to give you a couple of variations. So I'm just going to show you the options first, and then we're going to get into doing 12 of everything. Okay, this round will feel a lot quicker than the last one, I think. Anyway, so grasshopper. I'm going to show high, medium, low intensities. Okay, and you might switch it up. You might start on one and switch halfway through. It's absolutely fine. So, intensity high is in a full plank, and you're going to bring your foot up, okay, and then up, but keeping that bottom down and that back flat. Option 2 is going to be in a plank again, and we're just going to tap to the side, okay. Again, we don't want bottoms up or bottoms down. We want nice, flat and strong. Option 3 is going to be on the knees, where you're just going to bring the foot up and up. What we want to try and do here is keep the back flat and the hips still. We don't want to be moving around too much. We want to be engaging our core. That's our back, tummy, sides, pelvic floor, diaphragm. Okay, and really using those to get the strength in. So, let's go for 12 grasshoppers. I've shown you the options. I'm going to try and do the high intensity options, okay? And we're going to do left and right. It's going to count as 1. Okay, so 1, 1, 2, 2. Do your best. If you cannot manage to do 12, no one's going to judge. Okay, you just do what you can. Make sure, again, we want to be at that 8 level where it is really, really tough, but we're not, you know, at the point that we cannot do any more. We want to be in that kind of, I say sweet spot, it doesn't feel like a sweet spot, but that's where we want to try and be, okay? And my socks are probably going to slip everywhere. Let's go. 1 and 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4 and 4, 5, 5, 6. You may go slower, and that's fine. 7, 8. Don't forget to breathe. 9 and 10, 11 and 12. Good job. It's always a lot harder than they look. Okay. And I don't think socks were the one. Doing okay, guys? Okay. Next one, we're going to do bear crawls. I'm going to take my socks off. In fact, maybe I should have put trainers on. Hey ho, we will manage. So bear crawls, I'm going to show you what they are. All fours. Again, we don't want the back arched or the back dipped. Tuck the toes under. I'll move back a bit. Tuck the toes under. Lift. Step forward. Step back. Okay? That's going to be on. We want to try and keep the knees, an inch off the ground for the whole time. But if you need to do, 4, then rest, 4, then rest, 4, then rest, it's absolutely fine. But again, strong here. We're lifting the core all the way together. We don't want to be arching or dipping the back. If you can, try and keep your head down in a neutral position. It's just nicer for your back. Are we ready? Okay, let's go. So knees up, 1 and back, 2, and you see my top half isn't moving, and 4, and 5, halfway, 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, 11, and 12. Beautiful, down we go. Oh. Again, have a little drink, have a little rest, just do what you can. You can always pause it, break it down into little sections, or just have longer rests. Or you may just do 2 rounds of everything. We'll see how we go time-wise. If we get to do 3 rounds of this, you're probably all saying, no, 2's enough. Okay, we're gonna go back into a similar position, but instead of bringing the legs forward and up, we're gonna step out to the side, and we're just gonna do that 12 times, okay? So, I'll go at an angle, then hopefully you can see. So my toes are tucked under, I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, my middle is strong, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay? That's it on that one. Have another little rest. Next one's not going to feel as hideous, but I will give you a high option and a low option. I'm going to do the low option. Just sometimes my back can hurt when I do exercise, so I don't want to push it too much. But I will show you both options. Okay, so we're going to do one side first, then the other side next, okay? But I'm just going to show you what the exercise is. So, the high intensity option is going to be in a plank. I'm going to move further back so you can see me. We're going to tap out to the side and then squeeze the leg up. Okay, but we're not just kicking the leg up, the leg is extended and engaged, okay? And we're going to do that 12 times. I'm going to stay on all fours, okay, because I really don't want to hurt my back, because I've just recovered from a bad one. So I'm going to, everything here is strong, engaged, and held together, okay? And let's go. We're going to go 1, squeeze. Now, if your core is engaged, you're going to feel resistance. If it's not engaged, you're going to get your leg really high, okay? You see the difference? Core engaged, I can't get my leg higher than that. That's where we want to go to. So let's go. 1, squeeze. 2, squeeze. 3, good. 4, keeping those hips still. 5, 6, tap. 7, tap. 8, tap. 9, tap. 10, tap. 11 and 12. Good job. Okay, we're going to go on to the other side now. So remember your options, listen to your body. Engage that core, feel that resistance in the leg when you lift it up. There's no harm in just getting prepared before you go. So I'm making sure my elbows, my shoulders are level, my hips are down, my back is flat. And I'm going to go 1, squeeze, 2, squeeze, 3, squeeze, 4, squeeze, 5, good, 6, 7, and 8, and 9, 10, 11, and 12 to finish. Good job. Okay, have a little breather. Then we're going to go through all of that again. How are we doing? What's the time? I can't see the time. Oh, we're doing okay. You may be very lucky. We may only do 2 rounds of this. I may have been too excited in my planning. Okay, grasshoppers. Remember your options. Full plank, bringing the legs all the way up. Full plank, tapping the legs to the side, or on the knees, bringing those feet up slightly. Do the option that is right for you. Okay? So let's go for those grasshoppers. Remember your options. You want your back nice and flat. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and 4. Let's go for 5. Our halfway marker. 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. Good job, guys. Just have a moment of recovery. They start off feeling okay, don't they? And then they get a little tougher as we go on. Just take a little breather. We're going to go into those bear crawls next. Then our little crab walks. And then our leg extensions. Okay, so bear crawls. Hips, knees, toes tucked under. Back is nice and flat. We're going to lift just a tiny bit, and we're going to go 1 and back, 2 and back, 3 and back, 4 and 5, halfway. Don't forget to breathe. And 8 and 9 and 10, 11 and 12. Beautiful, well done. If it does start to get too hard, instead of bringing the feet backwards and forwards, you can just lift the knees off and control them back down. Okay, that's a fantastic core strength exercise to do anyway. Okay, we're nearly there, guys. We're not going to have time to do 3 rounds of this. Woohoo, everybody says. But it's good, we've done 5. We're going to do 5 sets of exercise, which is fantastic. Okay, we're going to go to those crab walks now. So back to our position we were just in. Just going to roll my wrists. Good job, there we go, needed to clip. And we're going to do the tap to the side before we go into the legs. Okay, so lift it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. Well done, guys. Have another little break if you need to. I certainly do. You don't have to roll your wrists, I just do. They can sometimes get a little achy. We all get aches and pains. How are you all doing? We're nearly there, guys. We've just got our leg extensions to do next. So remember your options. You can go full plank or on the knees, but you want the back to stay flat, that belly button gently pulled in, and the hips to stay still, okay? If you go into the full plank and your back's hurting, or you find that your bum's too high, just go onto the knees. If your core's engaged, you're going to feel that resistance. So again, if my core's not engaged, I can get my leg really high. But if I really focus and engage my core, I can't get my leg higher than that, okay? Okay. Let's get ready to go. So my leg's going to go back. If you can, heads are down, hips are still. Let's go. 1, squeeze. 2, this is controlled, okay? It's not about going fast. 4, squeeze. 5, squeeze. Let's keep it going. I think this is number 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12. Perfect. Okay, one more side to go and then we'll be done. I feel like that's a real fire with how warm I am. Okay, right, last side to go, guys. Okay, remember all of the instructions. Straight back, still hips, nice and strong. Feel that resistance in the leg when you extend it back. Okay, so get into position first. Okay, right, let's go. 1, extend. 2, extend. 3, good. 4, extend. 5, 6 and 7, 8, nearly there, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Perfect. Whew, okay, guys. Very warm now. Smashing effort, guys. You're doing so well. Really hope that you've managed to complete all 3 workouts over the course of the week. It doesn't have to be on the days that I release them. They can be whenever they fit with you and your lifestyle. Okay, that's what this is all about, just making sure that we fit it in, hence why we're trying to keep everything at about 30 minutes, because trying to find anything longer than that is sometimes really tricky. But if you only manage to do 20 minutes of this, that's absolutely perfect and better than doing nothing. Have great weekends. I'll be sending you videos and staying in touch with you. Lots and lots of water. Really proud of everybody this week, including myself. Allow yourself to be proud of yourselves as well. And I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye bye.